Hey, hope you're doing well. So today let's learn about the area element or tag. So how do we use this first of all, and kind of what is it? So we can see here that we've got an area. Now we can't just simply go like this. Well, I mean, we guess we could. I mean, it does populate the element, but where this element needs to be used is right inside of what we call this map element. And so you're kind of like, well, what's the map? What's the area? And why do we have this image here? And what this does, this element links and sits on top of an image. And so we kind of draw these points or these coordinates on top of the image, or basically inside of our map. Our map will link here to our image with this ID or use map. I guess it's kind of an ID, but it's the use map attribute. So it creates that link. And then this area element will, again, you can draw points around it. I'll show you how to do that, and provide a link kind of sitting on top of the image. So that's all great. That sounds cool. But I'm going to tell you basically avoid this element and the map, because there's a better way to do this with SVG. It's more scalable, and we don't have these weird links sitting all on top of an image. As you can see too, you're probably wondering, where do I get these coordinates from, right? Like, no one's going to be able to just write that out of the top of their head unless you're extremely talented or know something that maybe I don't, and that's quite possible as well too. But yeah, it'd be hard to guess, to draw like an outline of, this continent if we didn't know, the coordinates. So basically, yeah, I want you to be aware of this element, but I really don't want to teach people to use this or rely on it. Here's another example on Mozilla. They've got this cool little image. This would be a great thing to use as an SVG. I know I haven't gone over that yet, but I mean, it's just shapes and colors, and it's all flat and solid. And we could make this actual text. So that would be a lot better than putting these links and coordinates all over that. Again, when the image scales or gets bigger or smaller, our coordinates are still going to stay there, and that might shift and not be exactly over the image where we thought. So that's why it's not really a good thing to use. There's better solutions, and yeah, you'll typically see these maybe in older code base or for something. It does have its use. There might be a time when you come across this and it might work out for you. Great, go ahead and use it. I just wouldn't. This shouldn't be your first go-to. So how do we get those coordinates? I found this site, image map. I'm sure there's tons of different ones. Let's select our knife. And I want to create a link on top of this. I just want to link a very certain part of the image. That's kind of why you'd use them. So I've got my rectangle. I can draw 2 points here and then make my rectangle. And then whatever is going to be this, I can pop a link in here, a title for it. And then, does the link, like we learned about in the link, where do we want this to open to in a new window? So if I hit show me the code, you can see here how it just generated those coordinates on top of my image, and it provided that little image map. So that's pretty cool. We can also cover the map element in maybe another video, but I don't know if that we really need to. This kind of did both of them at the same time. So anyways, I hope you found that useful, or at least just something to know about. But again, I'm not going to steer you to use it, so use it at your own discretion and whatever would work best for you. Okay, catch you in the next one.